Welcome. In this course, we'll talk about ways to help your students build habits for finding reliable information online. Why is this important? A 2016 study out of Stanford found 82% of middle school participants mistook advertisements for actual news stories. In another study in 2021, University of Utah researchers showed that 3 in 4 adults overestimated their ability to spot fake news. A 2022 survey by Media Literacy Now reported that 62% of adult respondents said they had no opportunity in high school to reflect on how media affects their beliefs, feelings, or actions. When we look at these stats, plus the state of media literacy in the United States as a whole, there is no doubt that knowing how to analyze online sources is critically important for our students. Beyond that, you have teaching goals that involve your students creating work research projects, community projects, science projects that use valid, credible, reliable sources to answer questions and put forth ideas. How can we get our students used to ways to find and judge reliable, valid information from credible sources? There is no one foolproof checklist for analyzing online sources. Technology changes too fast. We will not always be able to determine for certain whether a particular source is 100% credible. The key then is building habits. If we get used to taking certain steps when online, we'll be able to identify red flags that can point out whether a source is likely not credible or if information might not be valid. And that can take us a long way. The course is designed as a habit building challenge meant to start building your students' credibility detecting muscles. Each topic presents information and media examples, plus a simple exercise that you can try with your students to practice ways of thinking about the quality of the information they encounter online. All of the exercises can be done in a small amount of time and are designed to be able to fit into your existing routine or complement other in class projects. Student ownership is key to this process. Ideally, these exercises result in individual or classroom tools and strategies that your students can continue to use when they evaluate anything online. Working with examples of media is key. This module will share examples of media that you can use with your students. However, we highly recommend curating media that appeals to your students' age and interests, as well as encouraging students to find their own media examples to use in discussion. Tip: as you go through these exercises with students, consider making visual resources for the classroom where you can. Create a poster with a list of websites and online sources that are known to be reliable and add to it when students find new ones. Create a set of tips for how to find the author of a source. Ask your students to list strategies for figuring out if a source is reliable or not. Enjoy.